this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today I'm starting a new series of lessons on indices, and we're going to be going through the index laws. The first index laws is to do with multiplication of indices, and this is the law written here. Now, to do these laws, you must always have the same bases. Now you can see both of these have a base of a, so the bases are the same. So if you have a to a power of m times a to a power of n, then all you need to do is to add those powers together. So the base a stays here, but all we have to do is add the m plus the n. So I'm just going to show you in this first question why that rule works. If I have x squared times x to the power of 4, now x squared could be written as x times x. It means two x's times together. And then I want to times that by x to the power of 4, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4 more x's all times together. Now altogether I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x's there multiplied together. So that would be the same as x to the power of 6. So normally you wouldn't need to expand this all the way out like I have done here, but you can see that 2 plus 4 makes 6. So there's the rule working there. So from now on we can just use the short method. If I have a to the power of 5 times a to the power of 7, that's going to be equal to, a is the base, all I have to do is add the powers. 5 plus 7 is 12. Done. And it can work for more than two things. You can have more things times together here. As long as they all have the same base, so they all have a base of c, I just have to add the powers. 3 plus 2 plus 4, so 3 plus 2 is 5, plus another 4 is 9, so c to the power of 9. Question 4, f times f to the power of 6. Now they both have a base of f. This one doesn't seem to have a power. If there's no number there, it just means it's a 1. So f will stay the base, and 1 plus 6 is 7. If there are numbers out the front, you have to multiply those together as well. 4 times 5 is 20, so you do those first. And then you do your letters. So G is the base. 3 plus 5 makes 8. So 20g to the power of 8. In question 6, 7h squared times 3h to the 4 times 2h to the 5. Alright, multiply all those numbers out the front together first. So we have 7 times 3 times 2 equals 42. Then h is my base, and I need to add all these powers together. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11. So 42h to the power of 11. In question 7, it looks like we have 4 things times together here, but they are not all the same bases. Some of them are j's and some of them are k's. So we can multiply all the big numbers out the front together. So let's do that first. 6 times 2 times 3 times 6 equals 216. But we can only do the letters with the same base together. So j, let's do j first. I have j squared and j to the 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6. And then, right next to it, I do the k. So k to the power of 7 and k to the power of 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. So altogether, it's 216 j to the power of 6, k to the power of 10. Alright, question 8 has two pronumerals in it again. Same process to do the question. Multiply the big numbers out the front. 5 times 9 is 45. and do each pronumeral separately. So let's do the m's first. M to the power of 2 here and 3 here. 2 plus 3 is 5. And then let's do the n. N to the 8, n to the 4, so 8 plus 4 is 12. So on the next page, we have a few questions for you to practice, just like the ones that we just did together. Pause the video and have a try, and then start again to see the answers. Question 1. P to the power of 7 times P to the power of 8. P is the base, and I just have to add the powers. 7 plus 8 is 15. Question 2. R is the base. There is 3 of them multiplied together. This one that doesn't have a power would be a power of 1. So I just have to add them. 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So R to the power of 12. Question 3. Multiply the numbers out the front together first. 2 times 12 is 24. W is the base, and 5 and 2, 5 plus 2 will be 7. 24W to the power of 7. Question 4. Lots of things in there to multiply together, so let's multiply all the big numbers in there. So 9 times 3 times 2 times 7, all the big numbers at the front. That is 378. And I have 2 different bases here. I have y, so let's do y first. Y to the 4, y to the power of 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. And then I have z. Z to the power of 3 and z to the power of 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Alright, and lucky last question. Multiplying 4 times 7 is 28. Now let's look at our letters. A is the base, adding the powers. 11 plus 5 is 16 for the A's. Then let's do the B. 8 plus 9 makes 17. So 28, A to the power of 16, and B to the power of 17. Okay, that is the first index law. Join me next time when we're going to do the second index law. Otherwise, until then, keep practicing. Bye for now.